Za Boxing Nation, and I'm back at it with another banger video. Is Canelo Alvarez versus William Scull a good fight, or is this a cherry pick for Canelo Alvarez? William Scull's last fight was on DAZN. William Scull fought a guy named Shishkin. This guy was pretty promising. I thought that William Scull moved very, very well. He's coming out of this Cuban school of boxing. Man, I know immediately when I looked at his stats, I thought of Lara. But he gassed out a lot faster, and this guy wasn't as slick as Lara. I just think that William Scull needs a little bit more seasoning before he can fight someone like Canelo Alvarez. I'm not taking away anything from William Scull. He is a tremendous fighter. But the guy that he fought in his last fight in Shishkin, I question if William Scull even won the fight. I wasn't able to see the full fight because DAZN only has the highlights of the fight. But nevertheless, William Scull got Bambi legs maybe 3 times in the last round. Like literally touching William Scull up. Maybe it was just his night. We've all seen these undefeated fighters who come out of the woodworks and thinking that their undefeated record gives them a shot at the top level, but it's really too early for them. He doesn't look like he has a good gas tank, but he does have good fundamentals. He has a great jab, a very quick, a very flashy jab. Doesn't look like he has a lot of power. One of the highlights here, he hit Shishkin with his best punch, but Shishkin didn't even flick. So what do you think is going to happen when William Scull hits Canelo flush? It's not gonna affect Canelo. Canelo has been in there with the biggest and the best of them. And that's just me being honest. He's been in there with Bivol. He's been there with a 200-pounder and Edgar Berlanga, Jaime Munguia, Sergey Kovalev, GGG. Like, come on. I don't believe that William Scull has it in his bag to beat Canelo Alvarez. But I think it will be a tremendous fight. I'm not saying that William Scull doesn't deserve this fight, but it will be an uphill battle. Terrence Bud Crawford is going to be fighting Canelo Alvarez in September. Let me tell you one thing that stands out to me now. I believe I would have liked this fight a lot better if I could have seen Terrence Bud Crawford fight William Scull for the IBF and then fight Canelo Alvarez for Undisputed. That would have stood out to me a lot more. I'm not too keen on, I don't really care about the belts. There's so many different belts, but I do love these matchups that we're making. Turki Alalshikh is putting his foot down in boxing as one of the best assets to the sport. In this work from Canelo Alvarez getting this 4-fight deal, we will be getting William Scull in May. We have Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Bud Crawford in September. And then after that, hopefully Jamal Charlo or Bruno Sarace. And then we'll get the fight with Dimitri Bivol early 2026. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. But until next time, it's Za Boxing Nation, and I'm signing out.